My. Alright. Is that too high? Okay, looking a little rough today. Yes, too high. Appreciate that. I know that the layover is kind of like, she is smidge high. But we'll get there. Oh, 5, let's go! How is everybody today? Just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about this week's episode with my buddy Matt. You may know him as Aiden English. Got quite the little push behind it. Even made Yahoo News today. That's a first. So, Cultaholic, Fightful, Yahoo News, 411, What Culture, all covered it. If you guys haven't checked the episode out, move the camera back a little bit. Okay. Please go check it out. It's a good interview. Matt is a free agent, so hopefully maybe this will lead into other things for him. If you tell me what to do one more time. So please go check that episode out. If you haven't checked out the Connecting Through Wrestling with Midian, check it out. It's got it's tracking along pretty well. I would go check it out. Dennis doesn't do too many podcasts, and I'm glad that we could reach this out. Thank you. So please go check out Midian's interview. It's done pretty well so far. It's pretty cool getting to interview some people that you grew up with, watching. Let's see, what else? Next week's Developmentally Speaking is with Bill DeMott. I know Bill can be a controversial character. Some people have good stories, some people have bad stories. Worked out, to me, Bill was good to me in the interview, but I wasn't around for the NXT FCW Deep South days, so I do know that there is some more talent coming on that want to discuss that part. So there's a lot coming down, a month ago, a little over a month ago, WrestleMania really changed everything for the podcast. And it's been uphill ever since. And it doesn't look like it's going to slow down anytime soon, and I'm extremely thankful for that. Which means more content coming from myself. If you haven't gotten to the routine yet, every Sunday I release new matches, never before seen developmental matches. I would check those out. The one I released this past Sunday was Kiwi as the Funkster, his version of Hulk Hogan in WWE Developmental, and very, very young Shark Boy. Check it out. As well as Reno and Kaz Hayashi, I believe. The tag match. Les Thatcher did a lot of tag matches, so a lot of the content I have from various developmentals, you'll see a lot of tag matches. Speaking of, Reno was WCW, Kiwi was WCW. I think I'm going to focus on getting some more WCW talent on here. Developmentally speaking, really has its own following. Connecting to wrestling can be all over the place, and then that was that's by design, is any walks of life connecting to wrestling. But I feel like a lot of WCW talent because WCW had a lot of talent. Maybe you guys would be interested in seeing what they're up to today. 20 plus years later, a lot of the talent hasn't been seen since. So I'm going to be working on that. A lot more developmentally speaking coming. Some pretty cool characters coming on. From 99 on, really when developmental started until now. I just did my first NXT developmental interview last week. Hey Jeff, how's it going, buddy? So check that out. I really think that it's speaking of that, I gotta reach out to a guy. I got some more developmental footage coming that's supposed to be coming in the mail, so I hope you guys will enjoy seeing that. So there really is a lot coming for developmentally speaking as a whole. And if that means more content released on more days, that's going to happen. I really feel like in the last 6 weeks, me being able to do this full time isn't a pipe dream. It'll be a reality sooner than what I expected. And I thank you all for coming along on this journey, because now there's a lot more people that are going to come on and talk. There's a lot more stories that are going to be told, and whether that's good, that's bad, it's their version, it's their story, and everyone's story deserves to be told. Developmentally speaking was the first of its kind. There was never a podcast focused on developmental, and I really feel like that's where we're taking off, and that's what is building the trust within the wrestling community, that this is the place to go to talk about your time in wrestling and developmental and WWE, WCW, ECW. There's a lot of developmental talent coming on. Some you haven't seen in 20 years. But I have reached out to some people, and some people have reached out to me that when they're ready to talk, this is where they want to talk. And I take that as a huge compliment. And if you look at the numbers, a lot more eyes are on developmentally speaking now. By tomorrow, 300,000 views to this channel. That's a lot, and I'm extremely thankful for that and proud of that. The subscriptions it's about 8 to 10 a day, and it's come a long way in the last 6 weeks, and now there's a lot of positive coming. So I want you all to stay tuned, and if I can ever do anything, or there's certain talents that you want, I can track them down. I can find them. I've called businesses. I've called doctors' offices. I've written letters to talent. I've even reached out to talent's mom to try to track down their son, their daughter, to come on and share their story. I am looking to do more conventions. My last one I did was in Kentucky for Time Warp at the Bluegrass Wrestling Con not too long ago. I know I'll be going to Florida sometime this summer, and I know there's a lot of cons down there, so I'll probably hit up a couple. I'm going to take the children to Florida for an extended time, and then we're going to go do all the things that you do, but they've got some people that they haven't seen in a long time that we're going to go visit, and hopefully maybe I can do some in-person interviews there as well. But no, just thank you guys for your support and making this reality a dream. I used to have really bad anxiety, and I got, that pit in your stomach every time I do an interview, and now it's not there. Like, I get excited, and I'm very excited to help people keep telling their stories. and I feel like this is something that you guys get behind, and I appreciate that. Um, is there any talents that you guys want to see come on per se? I did. I think I touched on this a little bit last week. Did reach out to AEW. Did reach out to Impact. Yes, baby. Hold on. You gotta brush your teeth and stuff. All right, give me just a second. You gotta brush your teeth. Okay. So no, there's a lot coming from various promotions, companies, interviews, talents, past, hopefully present. There's just a lot of hoops you gotta jump through sometimes. But I hate to cut this short, but my babies need me. Yes, thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. And if we get on a routine of what time to come on live on Wednesdays, whatever works for you guys, I want to start bringing some more talent on. Maybe do a live and you guys do a Q&A. I will. Okay, no, I lie. I will be going to Chillicothe, Ohio. I love working with Bobby Fulton out in Ohio there. So I will be going there September 30th for the season of the Hitman, I do believe. If you know me, you know I'm not going to pass up Bret Hart. I will be bringing somebody with me, and hopefully it's someone that the fans haven't seen 10, 15 years. Well, I've interviewed them. So I'm going to start, I think I'm going to start dabbling in that. Like, I'm going to start bringing talents to Eric and mention now. Everything's just lining up the way it needs to be. Yes. But no, there's a lot coming. Thank you guys for sticking with me through this journey, and we will continue to grow, get bigger, get better. Hopefully, you'll start seeing some current WWE talent on here. Still working on that. I will be at SummerSlam. I applied for some different credentials this time, so we'll see. I'll know by July 24th. So a little bit before the event, maybe a week and a half before, I'll know exactly what I'll be doing at that event. But for now, I gotta go take care of my children. I appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. It seemed like a lot more people at that 7 to 7:30 maybe. I should start going live. I don't want to go live during Dynamite. Yeah, baby. I think maybe 7 p.m. we'll start going live on Wednesdays. Feel free to reach out to me, guys. I appreciate all your support. Until next time. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I?